New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. No matter when or from where you are watching this, it is always a glorious time for an affirmative prayer. My name is Lori Carlson, and I'm a licensed practitioner at the Center for Spiritual Living in Morristown, New Jersey, and also a part of the New Thought Media Network prayer team. New Thought Media Network offers this affirmative prayer every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time, allowing you the opportunity to tune in and be uplifted into the prayer field of oneness. That is what affirmative prayer is. Affirmative prayer is not a begging or a beseeching to a God outside of ourselves, but rather it is an affirming of the good that spirit is, that spirit that exists within each of us, that indwelling God, that Christ consciousness that is our true nature. So on this Easter weekend, when so many are about to celebrate the resurrection of Christ as they understand him, we are here to celebrate the inspiration and divine guidance that our Christ nature, our Christ consciousness brings to us in this teaching. Ernest Holmes, the founder of Science of Mind, said there is a power for good in the universe, and you can use it. Affirmative prayer is one of the ways that we use it, by plugging into that consciousness of oneness and aligning ourselves with truth principles and with our true nature, that true nature of divinity within. He also said, change your thinking, change your life. And so that is what we do here. We reframe our thinking to come into a place of accepting our good, affirming our highest good, and releasing it into the law of life that demonstrates according to our belief. So I pray in the first person so that each person here can listen and hear the words as if they were your own. If you've been to a Saturday morning prayer before, you know that I do a daily affirmation. I usually share it and bring that into prayer, because we are all interconnected in the field of consciousness. And so we can speak this word into that consciousness and affect everyone. And so my affirmation for this morning is, today I invite inspiration and divine guidance with every breath and follow where it leads. So I thought that that would be a wonderful thing to bring into prayer, that we invite that inspiration that is ever present all around us, and that divine guidance that is ever available to us, but that we need to invite and allow, and then have the faith and the trust and the deep knowing that we can follow where it leads when we are truly in alignment and open to hear. So I would like to bring that into prayer for all of us. So if you are able, I invite you at this time to close your eyes and to just take a breath and settle into that inner space. Let go of all of your to-do lists and all the things you're going to do when you leave here, all the things you've done before, and just try to come into a moment of stillness and a moment of bringing your eye to that inner place of divinity, to that place where your true nature resides. From this place, I acknowledge that we are all one. I acknowledge that there is one source, one divine presence, one creative energy that is ever expressing in all of life, in all of us. Every drop of rain, every ray of sunshine, every blossoming new flower, every person we meet, everything, every grain of sand, to the farthest reaches of the cosmos, it is all one. It is all created by the same creative energy, that loving source that you can call God, spirit, creative intelligence, whatever name you give it. It is one, and it is ever present within each of us. I know without a shadow of a doubt that I am a unique manifestation of this one divine flame. And I know that it is true for each one listening, for each one existing. We are all united in the fact that we are sparks of this one divine energy, that we are all in that same consciousness of creative flow, of love, because that is what this energy is. It is love, the creative energy, the God, the spirit, the source, the Christ consciousness. It is all love. And so, right here, right now, today, I affirm that I invite inspiration with each respiration, with each breath. I invite my consciousness to be inspired and uplifted by everything around me. I invite and allow myself to be receptive to divine guidance because it is ever available. But today I consciously choose to open myself to receive. I do what is mine to do, which is spiritual practices that bring me into a greater awareness of inspiration, of divine guidance, that open my channels to receive and to allow and to be in that flow so that divine guidance is clear, so that I can discern the difference between what my ego mind wants to tell me and what is true, what that divine guidance is inspiring me to do. That becomes clear because I do my spiritual practices. I do my prayer. I do my meditation. I take the time to pause, to do affirmation, to do visioning and visualization and all of the many tools that are available to us, to commune with nature, to listen to beautiful music, to do beautiful spiritual readings, whatever it is that brings me from that outer world back into alignment with that inner world, with that inner knowing, with that inner faith that there is inspiration available to me everywhere around me if I but look for it, if I but invite it in and receive it with gratitude and grace and joyous expectation of good. I know that no matter what the circumstances or conditions of my daily life, no matter what I have to deal with today, that I can take a pause, take a breath, say a prayer, and come into alignment with divine guidance that is ever trying to direct me towards my good. Because I know that this universal energy, this God, this source, this creative love wants only the best for me. This or something better, as we say in this teaching. The universe is always happening for me and not to me. And so when I can align myself with this knowing, with this truth, and be willing and able to receive a greater expression of love in my life by doing what is mine to do, allowing love to flow through me in divine service to others, in just a smile to a stranger, in every possible way, I bring and invite inspiration into my day and therefore hopefully pass on inspiration to others. I invite divine guidance and I have the trust and the faith to follow where it leads me because I know that when I am truly in alignment and truly listening, that it can only lead me to good and greater good. I know that that is the truth. And so at this time of sacred season when so many are celebrating what they believe is the resurrection of Christ, I celebrate the resurrection of the Christ consciousness that is that divine guidance within me, that is that principle of truth, that principle of love. And I am inspired to rely with deep faith on its guidance and to follow it where it leads me because I know that as I follow divine guidance, I am ever brought into a greater expression of love, of loving presence on this planet. And isn't that what we are all here for? Isn't that what we all aspire to? To be a greater expression of this love, to be Christ consciousness, resurrected from the doubt and fear of our physical being into that spiritual sense of the truth, into that ever growing expression of love, into that evolution of consciousness, into understanding the interconnectivity and the oneness of all of life. And so today, every time I see a flower, a ray of sunshine, another person smiling, I am going to remember this truth of oneness, this truth of divine guidance, which I will follow with discernment and with trust and with grace and with ease. And so, with deep gratitude for this knowing, for this truth, and for this ability to invite inspiration and divine guidance into my life, and with the decision to do whatever it takes to be in alignment with that, to do my practices, to remember to pause, and to remember to be grateful, because gratitude is the causative energy of good and greater good. And so, from this wondrous place, from this wondrous, grateful place, I lovingly, joyfully, and expectantly release this word into that ever present law of life that must demonstrate according to my belief. And so I just let it go and I get out of the way and I let it be. And so it is. Amen. Hmm. Well, I don't know about you, but I feel a greater flow of divine abundance, of divine guidance, and of inspiration. I hope you are inspired and uplifted as well. So, just so you know, this is there are many opportunities to pray and to be uplifted and supported on this station, on this channel. You can leave us an email at prayer@newthoughtmedia.org and we will get the entire prayer team praying on your behalf. We love to pray, so please reach out to us and give us an opportunity to hold you in consciousness and be there for you. You can also leave a prayer request in the chat as I do go back and check. Also, you can check out any one of our numerous programs at www.newthoughtmedia.org, where there are a plethora, one of my favorite words, of ways to be uplifted and supported and encouraged and to grow your understanding and knowledge of New Thought and to just be in consciousness with all of us. And if anything you have heard here has uplifted or supported you, I invite you to donate at www.newthoughtmedia.org/donate so we can continue to share the New Thought Media, the New Thought message, and to be available for prayer for those who need it. So also, I just want to let you know that following at 11 o'clock today, There is Science of Mind Conversations. Let me see if I can get the banner here. Here we go. Science of Mind and Spirit Saturday Conversations. I'm not sure who's doing it today, but it is always an uplifting, informative, and really wonderful show that will help you to greater understand how to use new thought principles in your life. So I invite you to please check that out. And then I would just like to say thank you to those of you who are here. Thank you, Garrett, for being with us today. Thank you, Lori, for expressing your perfect love through me and everyone else. I say yes to this oneness and allow your divine energy flowing through me with gratitude, and so it is. Thank you, Garrett, for being here. And Linda Plasters, thank you for being here. Blessed be, and so it is. And Bashi, and so it is. Let's see, Facebook user, I don't know who that is, but glad to have you here. And thank you from Pakmana. And grateful to have you all here with us. And for everyone else that is listening who I may not have gotten up here, good morning, Shay. I'm affirming moving through some difficult emotions and experiencing with love, acceptance, grace, and ease. Thank you. And of course, my beautiful prayer partner who's not with me this morning, Serene, and grateful blessings. Thank you, Fiona, for being here. So I thank you all for joining us and for knowing this truth, and for today inviting inspiration in every aspect of your life, inviting divine guidance, and then following where it leads you, trusting and believing that it is always happening for your good when you come into a place of alignment and can discern the difference between your ego mind and divine guidance. And you do that with spiritual practice. So I invite you to go forth into your day, make some time for spiritual practice, invite that inspiration and divine guidance, and have a blessed and beautiful day. Thank you all. Hope to see you next week.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings. On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.